Hello, welcome back to more One Piece card game content. From a OP05 booster box that I acquired, I've created these 5 One Piece decks. It's going to be a red deck, a blue navy, a yellow deck, a Don Quixote Rocinante deck, and a Monkey D. Luffy purple deck. Stay tuned. This is the video dedicated to Sakazuki, a navy deck. So Sakazuki is, first of all, as a leader card, looks very different from the other leaders because it seems like he's occupying the whole card in a very glamorous way, but it's just a normal card, not fancy. It has a 4 life, and what it does is, so on your turn, you can activate once, you may trash one card from your hand, you draw another one. Okay. And then when you attack, you give up to one of your characters costs -1. So it is blue, but also black. So I can see the black there. You almost don't see the black. That's why I say this is like extended art, because you almost don't see the black, but it is also black. Don't forget about that. And let's take a look at the rest of the deck. So it's a navy deck that we'll find here. Starting with Kaido here. Kaido. 10 big character, and when you play you draw 4 cards if your opponent has 3 or less life, which by the time you have 10 to pay for this, you probably, the opponent probably only has 3 life. And then we have Ulti, which I don't know who she is, but I've heard it's the daughter of Kaido. Would that be right? So 2 ultis here. Yeah. There's a look how the foil cards get into my home. Look at that. The moisture in the air. So, and it's impossible to put them back unless I dry the environment here. But look at that. They look like Pringles. So when you play Hulti, if your leader is multicolored, which is the case, right? You look at 3 cards from the top of your deck and add up 1 to your hand, and place the rest on the bottom of your deck. So it's like many other drawers, but you can keep whatever you want. You don't need, it doesn't need to be a specific type of card. So, and that's, which one is the bad? Asked. Ulti is very strange. The last time, every time I see a character that is covering their mouth, it reminds me of Mortal Kombat and Kitana and Melina, which they have like very ugly teeth. That's why they're hitting. Then 2 X-Rakes, extended art and normal. So X is X-Rake is a blocker, and then when you play, look at the 5 cards and place them at any order. Okay. And then you can use your leader to draw a card. You can trash and draw that card using his power. Cool. And what it does is that, yes, he's a blocker. Okay, very similar card here. This guy looks cool. Looks like Zoro or something. Then Borsalino. 2 Borsalinos here. Borsalino looks like a mobster or something. Navy now, finally. X-Drake is Navy. No, it's Animal. Oh, he's Navy. He's also Navy. Yeah, I don't know this because I don't know who X-Ray is yet, so I need to figure it out. Borsalino. So when you play Borsalino, place up to 1 character with a cost 4 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. So he kicks someone back to the bottom of the deck. And then Hina. 2 Hinas here. And Hina, besides having huge attributes, when you play, draw a card if you have 5 or less in your hand. So, yep, a drawer. Then Isho, 2 Ishos. Isho here, 6,000, and you play, add up to 1 of your characters with a cost 7 or less cannot attack until the start of your next turn. So you just block a guy from attacking you. Then Basil Hawkins, the guy that looks like Simon from Castlevania or something. Isn't it? Isn't this guy look like Simon? long hair, and he has a sword or a whip made of hair as well. Strange character. And what is that demon? So he's like possessed by that creature. So it's a blocker. Basically, it's a blocker, or and is not navy. Draw one card if you have 3 or less cards in your hand. Then this character gets 1000 during this battle. Okay. Unblock. Okay, so you block, and he becomes stronger when you block if you have 3 or less cards. Then Maynard, the blocker 2 is navy. Okay. Then the animal pirates again. Return one character with a cost 3 or less to the owner hands. Bye bye. Send them back. Stainless. You may trash one card from your hand and rest this character. Place up to one character with a cost of 2 or less at the bottom of the owner deck. Okay. Go back to the owner's deck. When you draw a card outside your draw phase, this character gets plus 2000. When you draw a card, okay, it's based on all the tricks for drawing cards, this guy becomes stronger once per turn. So he's 1, 2000, but can easily become a 4000 if you activate Sakazuki's power, for example. Then X barrels. X barrels. When you play. Who's that guy? Is it Rosinante there? Okay. When you place one of your characters other than this character in the bottom of your deck, you may place one of your characters in the bottom of the deck and you draw a card. Is this powerful? Place one of your characters on the bottom of the deck just to draw a card. What would be the advantage of that? That would be, I don't see it. Okay, and then the Monkey D Garp. How many monkeys? 2. So on play, you draw 2 cards and place 2 cards from your hand at the bottom of your deck. So to rotate, it's better. Then Bastille. Crazy guy here. He's from the Navy, although it looks like an animal kingdom. When you put it on and when he attacks, he can place up to one character to cost 2 or less in the bottom of the owner's deck. Bye bye. John Giant. 8. Wow, 10,000. Really a giant. This is a very big character. Wow, 8. 4 of them already in the deck. And maybe too much. Maybe too much. In the Dalmatian. Oh, 4 Dalmatians here. You draw one card and place one card from your hand at the bottom of the deck. When he dies, the Dalmatian dies and you draw. Then, what about events here? So, up to one of your leader character card gains plus 3000 during this turn. Then you place up to one character with a cost 2 or less at the bottom of the owner deck. It's Hound place, so there it is, there's a Hound there. Better focus on the enemy before you. And who is doing this attack? It's Sakazuki, yeah, it's Sakazuki. Then that's Cody. It's a waste of human life. Place all characters with a cost 3 or less at the bottom of the owner decks. Then all characters. It's a board wipe for 3 or less. Then you and your opponent trash cards from your hand until each of you have 5 cards. Okay, so could be a strong attack here. Then Hokkaido is also here, saying if your leader is multicolored, draw one card, then return up to one card that costs 5 or less to the owner's hand. That's good. That's powerful. And 2 of them. That was it. That was the Navy deck and Sakazuki. I hope you have enjoyed. If so, don't forget to leave a like. And thank you for watching until the end. So just to make clear, I have a full playlist in my channel dedicated to One Piece card game that I truly believe that you will be interested in seeing the content there if you are a fan. So don't forget to see and other games, other card games that I have there, and board games as well. So If you feel like it's interesting content for you, don't forget to subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.